If you only read one zombie book this year, make it this one. Obviously, this book isn't out yet. It comes out, I believe, on Halloween. And Deb was very kind to send me an arc of it. And I have to say that the level of intelligence that a person has to have in order to write a book like this, with the science involved in the latter half, and for it to make sense to anybody, such is the way that it's written, it's on a completely different plane of existence. So, CTRL-Z is a story set in London during a zombie apocalypse, and it follows Zane, who is an ex-parkour enthusiast, and he's had as many jobs as I have, and he resets every day in the same place. He starts his day in his smashed up delivery van next to his former best friend, now turned zombie, Steve, and he has to escape from the zombies essentially and live through the day. But at the end of the day, or if he is unfortunate enough to not live to the end of the day is reset, he's back in the van with Steve, and it goes on all over again. But this is not your typical Groundhog Day story. Every so often, new things happen. For example, at the start of the story, things have been the same day in, day out, and then suddenly there's a plane crash. But the day still resets at the end. And fruit begins to ripen, even though it's the same day over and over again. And small things like this. And the banner is up on a building. And ultimately, the changes in the day that are occurring that are unexplained lead Zane to Nina, who is also looping the same day over and over again. The only difference being that they can only sync up every 5 days. I won't say any more than that because, as I say, this is an arc. But once you go through the various iterations of the days for the first half of the book, the revelations begin. The understanding that there is a reason for all of this happens, and then we go into hardcore sci-fi mode. As I said, all of the science is mind-boggling, but also fully understandable. You can understand what's going on, why this is happening, how this is happening, the results, the ramifications, how you can stop it, despite many, many big words and phrases. Consider it like Star Trek technobabble, except it's real science. Meh. But yeah, this book was fantastic, and it's also the second book that I've appeared in as a character that is a doctor. So, yeah, life change of career maybe? I doubt it. You don't need me as a doctor. Besides, I'd much rather read quality books like this. So yes, if you want a zombie apocalypse with a difference, you are a fan of the Groundhog Day kind of scenario, but you want a different take on both, this is the book for you. Comes out on Halloween, as I said, and I mean, what else can I say really? It was great. I gave it 5 stars, and I encourage you to read all of Deb's book. She writes under the pen name of Iain Benson, as I've mentioned before. There are literally dozens of books, and all the ones I've read so far are fantastic. Do please go and check them out. But yeah, this one was a pretty solid, something new as well. And it was just great. Loved it. Loved the whole thing. Go check it out.